Peace and bright blessings, guys. It's your Queen of Spades coming at you today. And we're going to do some readings. Um, so let's see here. Okay, so the first one I'm going to do today is a royal request on Ray J. And without further ado, let's get it started. Okay, so I've already blessed and protected our space and cleansed my tools here. Okay. So the first question on the list here, make sure my music is not too loud. Okay. It's a pendulum question. Okay, so the first question is, will Ray J and Princess Love have more children? Mm. Guys, that's a yes. So they may actually have more children. Wow. And remember, readings are fluid. So if actions or thoughts change within individuals, then the answers can very well change. So at this time, it's saying yes. Okay, next one. Did they just recently go on a trip out of the country with their children? Okay, so that's a yes. Okay, next one is a tarot card question. So, yeah, I'll use my Mystic Mondays cards. Okay, so quite a few of my royals banded together for to make this Ray J Part 2 reading possible. um, because it probably would have been a very long time before I personally did another reading on Ray J, if I did another one on him. Um, but some of my royals had some questions on Ray J and really Ray J and Princess Love, and then Ray J particularly. And I was like, listen, y'all, if y'all can get about 10 questions, we'll do a Ray J reading part 2. And they literally banded together, came up with all 10 questions. Well, yeah, they came up with 10 questions, and I had added in like one or two that I was curious about myself. One or two questions about things that I was curious about myself. So I was like really surprised and actually excited as they were getting closer and closer to 10. And I think they were too. Like, I got two more questions. I got two more. So, as promised, we are doing this reading today. And, thank you for all the royals that did participate in us trying to get up these questions for this reading. Apparently, Ray J and what's going on with him is, of importance to some of our royals. And I mean, it is very interesting, some of the things that are going on with him. So, also, in my one of my last videos about Prince Andrew and Jeffrey Epstein. I kept messing up saying Epstein because I wasn't really sure how to pronounce the name, which goes to show you I don't be like, I've never really known much about the guy or really been in situations where I heard his name a lot. Um, as crazy as that may sound, I didn't really hear much about him. And when I did hear about him, I still had no idea who he was or what he looked like or anything like that, what he did, unless I heard, a news broadcast or, someone state something about him. Um, since I messed up in that video so many times and said Epstein instead of Epstein, I would like whoever is to count and figure out how many times I said Epstein instead of Epstein. They will win a prize. Whoever does it first and comments first under that video with how many times I messed up and said Epstein as opposed to Epstein, you will win a gift from my store. Let's make a game out of my eras. So, and by the way, I didn't count how many times I said it yet. So I'm going to go back tonight and take a look. And the winner will win a prize and be announced in um, one of the future videos. Um, all right. So let's get back to this Ray J reading here. Okay. So the next question was, okay, what was the purpose of their trip out of town? I think that was one of my questions. Divine, please give me a 3-card pull. What was the purpose of the trip that Ray J and Princess recently took out of town? What was the purpose of their trip out of the country? Give me 3 cards, please. Spirit. Mm-mm. Oh, okay. This is very interesting. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so the first card that popped up, Temperance. Okay. Next card that popped up was the Two of Cups. Okay. Next card that popped up was the Ten of Wands. Okay. Yep. And the last card that popped up, the Ten of Cups. Wow. So, with the Temperance card coming out and the Two of Cups, they definitely still share. Um, yeah, they definitely still share some positive energy between the two of them. Um, and that's the foundation of them being able to connect with their children and be able to have a stable foundation and family life for their children who are growing up, watching their example. Um, so the basis of it, they have to be able to communicate in a mature, non-emotional um, type of way in order to be able to, give their children a sense of security as well. Now, the Ten of Wands popped up. So clearly you know, there's always going to be some level of disagreement between the two. Um, Especially if they have views of parenting that are slightly different from the other. That can cause friction. Sometimes the experiences between the two people that are the parents of the children, that can come back up, that can cause friction, that can cause two people to not be able to get along to the best of their abilities. And there may be arguing, and there may be, even, you know, division where the two of them are concerned. But as long as, somebody's got to be mature enough to be able to rein those types of issues and problems in. And it can't be one person by itself. I've experienced those types of things, where I'm that mature person. Can't be just one mature person. It definitely has to be both people, willing to be mature enough to band together for the sake of the children to be able to work out, these different issues. Or if it's best for the two parents not to work out the different issues, and just to let bygones be bygones, and, just agree to disagree and move on, where they can come together for the sake of making sure the children have and the children are secure. That's always the better of, the other situations versus, you know, two parents just at each other's throats. Then you kind of teach the children, um, they start to, you teach them indirectly, and they start to look at the situation like, is this a norm, for people to get together, have children, break up, and then be fighting and arguing with each other. You will have disagreements and things like that, but it shouldn't stay like that. And like I said, both parties have to be mature. It can't just fall on one person. And so I see them trying to work through these different things. I see them trying to work through having their Ten of Cups for the sake of their children, which is stability, multiple streams of income, um, you know, um, money flow, um, business opportunities. So yeah, that's overall. Yeah. Yeah, they're trying to bring balance into the way that they connect and relate with each other. And, I'm also getting for the sake of the children. And that's really good. When two people can do that, it makes the best outcome for the children, gives them stability and a sense of security and reassurance. And yeah, I wholeheartedly agree with when people are able to do this. You know, people are not always able to do it, but I think that it's good when people are. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Okay, so the next question is actually a pendulum question. Excuse me. Okay, so the next question, are Ray J's parents divorced? Are Ray J's parents divorced? Okay. Pendulum says yes. That's a yes. Okay. Will Princess Love find new love, relationship wise? Okay, that's a yes. Will that be with a totally different companion other than Ray J? Okay, so that's a yes. Okay, all right, that's good. Should be able to move on, into new relationships and things like that, and still be able to be parents to your children, definitely. So I agree with that. That notion, that idea. Co parenting should be primary. Um, yeah, that's good. Because he has, people he's dealing with, and she should have someone or people, whoever she feels like dealing with, whatever. Let's see. Okay. So I saw when one of my royals posted this question. I was like, wait, what? So the question is, will Princess take Ray J to the cleaners? I had never heard anything characterized as such before. So I was like, okay, Queen, do you mean like literally take him to the cleaners? Like, what does that mean? So another royal got on and she was like, no, that means like, is she gonna like sue him? Like, is she gonna clean out his bank account? Like, take him for everything he got? I'm like, okay, that makes sense. So, yeah, I'm not hip on all the lingo. Okay, so will Princess take Ray J to the cleaners? Mm, okay, so that's a no. She's not planning to do that. And I'm hearing it's because he's a dedicated father and he's there without her having to push or probe or make him or tell him. He's just there, financially, emotionally, physically for his children. So it's really no need. Like she doesn't feel like it's a need to. Okay, let's see. Okay, so next question. Someone wanted to know, did did Ray J and Sammy actually have a physical fight or altercation? Okay, so that's a no. Okay, so someone else wanted to know, is Ray J working at a restaurant or store by the name of Crystals? Hmm. So that's a yes. Wow. Okay. Um, okay. Someone wanted to know, is Ray J secretly seeing someone by the name of Brittany Renner there at the Crystal's place? Okay, so that's a no. Okay. Okay, so the next one is a pendulum question. Bye, Odin. Love you, peace. Okay, naturally, my slippers fell off. Okay, let's see. Next question. Okay, so recently there was a post that came up in social media about Ray J's losing attempt. Um, from my understanding, like they start YouTube is being very strict on certain terminology that shouldn't be used. And when you do use it, they kind of like bury um, your videos. So I'm trying to be more careful because I'm trying to head to monetization. Um, and I probably have a really long way to go, but I feel like we'll get there soon, Royals, and then we can really wreck some stuff. um, so okay, about this post where basically one of my Royals was saying that he recently put a post on Instagram, um, stating like, what did he say? He said something to the effect of, like, they said that he was sitting with his legs hanging over a ledge. And he was saying, like, I could just jump and end it all right now. And he was like, the only reason why I haven't done it yet is because of my kids. Like, so basically, that got a lot of people's attention. People wanting to know, is this a publicity stunt? I didn't feel like it was a publicity stunt, but that basically is, I think, one of my questions. Um, it sounded genuine enough. People do say certain things, to get reactions and stuff, but let's see, because we don't want to assume. But that was crazy. I know what he's been going through with the Kardashians and stuff like that, so that sparked my curiosity as well. So, Spirit, please give me a 3 card pull. Um, what what is the energy and the intentions behind Ray J's post on YouTube? I mean, not YouTube, Instagram. What was the energy and intentions behind Ray J's last most current um, post talking about his intentions to completely obliterate himself? Give me a 3 card pull, please, Spirit. Mm, okay. Thank you, Spirit. One more, please. Baby, baby, baby. Mm, okay. Thank you, Spirit. Wow. Okay. So the first card that popped up is the Seven of Wands. Okay. Sorry, guys. Okay, so the Seven of Wands popped out first. Then the Hanged Woman. Hope you guys can see it. Okay. Then the last card that popped up was the Tower. Okay. Mm. On the bottom of the deck is the Ace of Wands. So, yeah, he definitely is having a tower movement. Sometimes that can lead to transformation. Sometimes that can lead to, um, a death, a spiritual death and rebirth. Sometimes it can lead to physical death, but the death card did not pop out here. So it really feels spiritual. It feels like he's spiritually going through a lot of different trials and tribulations. And as a result, he's feeling a little worn about it all. Yeah, he's feeling a little worn out about all of it. And, but, it shows him like with the Seven of Wands, like fighting the good fight. Um, mhm. Yeah, he's definitely fighting the good fight and he's succeeding in the fight. Um, yeah, he is of that hanged woman energy. He's kind of just like sitting back in the cut, kind of not, just kind of staying to himself for the most part. Um, and I've noticed that about Ray J throughout the years. Like he'll be seen, he'll be heard, and then he'll disappear from the spotlight for a while. And you're almost wondering, like, where did he go? What is he doing to an extent? And then he'll pop out, at some point and state, like, where he's been, what he's been up to, all those things. So in this case, I think that, the situation with the Kardashians is like wearing on him. And I think he's starting to really feel it. And, you know, um, it is being made like a running joke. Like, some people are making light of his situation and what he's experiencing mentally and spiritually from this situation. And that's not having the most positive effect on him per se. Yeah. Yeah, that's the energy that I'm getting. Okay. So, what was the question? Okay, yeah, so his energy behind that post is real, it's genuine. He really does feel that way. Um, yeah, if you guys know anybody that um, is making those types of threats and they seem like genuine, they seem real, pray for them, pray for them, and even direct them to, different suicide anonymous lines where they can call in and speak to someone for free, or even um, either suicide line or go to a therapist. Um, I do agree with other forms of and methods of healing as well. Ten of Pentacles popped out. He's about to be blessed. Whatever he's going through, he will get through it, and he's going to receive some major blessings from this whole ordeal in the end. But direct them to, helplines. They're free, and also direct them, you know, encourage them to speak with someone, therapists. You know, I believe in many different types of mental health and healing, but he's on his way. And I want to say to anybody out there that, may feel that way, maybe considering things like that, don't do it. Um, Usually, when we start feeling heavy, because, not many of us may have, felt like we want to necessarily kill ourselves, but some people do, and, have. And, we've all experienced some really tough times in these last few years, particularly. And, people are going through things in real time, in real life. And, it's not to be taken lightly. Definitely encourage them to, seek mental help. Don't ignore it. Don't act like, they're just joking or they're just playing around. Sometimes it's a cry out for help, and it's very real, very serious. So don't take it lightly. Hmm. The world card popped out just now. Okay. All right. So next one is a pendulum question. Yeah. Was this a genuine attempt by Ray J in him trying to reach out for help? Okay. That's a yes. It is genuine. Okay. Is Ray J's threat of complete obliteration directly as a result of the Kardashian situation? That's a yes. Okay. I felt I felt that it was. Um, okay, next question. Will Ray J create a personalized podcast at some point? That's a yes. Okay. Will Ray J attain the mental help that he needs eventually? Okay, that's a yes. That's good. Okay, last question is a tarot card question. Spirit, please show me how Ray J can reach his overall outcome, his overall desired outcome. Spirit, please show me how Ray J can eventually reach his overall desired outcome. Give me a 3 card pull, please. I saw one pop out. Well, it's meant to come out, it'll come back out again. Give me a 3 card pull, please, Spirit. Show me how Ray J can meet his overall outcome, please. 3 card pull. Mm. Thank you, Spirit. 2 more, please. Oh. Oh, shoot. Mm. 1 second, guys. Let me get this card. Okay, I'm back, guys. So the first card that popped out was the Four of Pentacles. Yep, the Four of Pentacles. Next card that popped out is the Ten of Swords. Last card that popped out is the King of Wands. Okay. And the last card on the bottom of the deck is Justice, the Scales of Justice. Okay, so he will eventually gain his and attain his desired outcome. Right now, he's kind of in maybe like a low vibrational energy, which given, based off of the circumstances of the situation with, between him and the Kardashians, which I kind of feel for him. They have been completely quiet about that situation, and not one of them has made any comments towards um, anything that he has presented or anything like that. Um, yeah. So right now he's in a very low vibrational energy at this moment in time. Clearly he feels, levels of betrayal and abandonment in this situation. But he's definitely going to come out on top um, in his King of Wands energy. And he's going to definitely succeed with whatever he's pushing and pursuing, which is more than likely this entire court case. In which I'd like to ask at this moment in time, uh, is Ray J still um, is he still going to go through with pursuing the Kardashians in court? They are a mess. Okay, so that's a yes. He's still moving forward with that plan of action at this moment in time. But, you can still feel defeated. You could still be doubtful and wonder, if you should go through with certain things. Yeah, I've been in predicaments and situations where I'm trying to figure out the best way to go about a situation. And I can clearly see energetically that's where he is right now. He's the type of person that probably doesn't really want a whole bunch of trouble or drama in this situation, but at the same time, he's willing to, move forward with it because he definitely wants to clear his name and he doesn't want his legacy tarnished by lies, which who can blame him, you know? So, yeah. And he will have victory in the end with the scales of justice coming out at the bottom of the deck. He will definitely have victory and he will have his desired outcome, his desired result. So, yeah. So that's all I have for Ray J and Princess Love and Ray J, and then Ray J individually at this moment in time. I hope you all enjoyed that, and I will see you in the next video. Peace and bright blessings, guys. Okay, guys, so I saw one of my royals come through right after I had finished my recording for Ray J with another doggone question. So, so what I'm gonna do is just tack it on to the end of the video. Okay. So let's ask. Okay. All right. So did Ray J delete his Instagram? Okay, that's a no. So was his whole Instagram profile taken down by Instagram? Mm, that's a yes. Was it due to the Kardashians reporting his profile? Mm, that's a yes. Wow. Okay. Well, there you have it. He didn't take it down. Instagram did. And it's due to the situation with the Kardashians. And is it also because he threatened suicide on Instagram? Okay, no, that's a no. So it's strictly because the Kardashians reported his account? That's a yes, guys. Wow. Mm, that's crazy. Wow. Okay. Well, those were the last few questions on my Ray J reading. Royals, okay? So you have any other questions, they're gonna have to go on to another reading, and I need about 10 questions. Okay, so that's all. I'm gonna tack this on to the other video. And I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace and bright blessings.